Hello, welcome to my channel, welcome back to my channel. Today, as you can tell, I am finally getting around to my last original Colourpop Disney Villain collection makeup look. And the villain is, drumroll, Dr. Facilier. Like normal it has friends on the other side. So we have a lipstick, a highlighter, and a lip gloss. I'm gonna try and base my look with these involved, but we'll see how it goes. Starting out with some primer, of course, Benefit POREfessional. We'll be using my Norvina Pigment palette and a little bit of the Huda, whatever, Desert Dusk palette too, because I want to use the purple. So I want to have a green eye and purple on the outside and go from there. Start off with a little E1, see where that takes me. Oh, my makeup brushes are dirty though. I really need to sort out my lighting situation in this section and clean my makeup brushes. Trying some E3. Going in E5 on the outside to darken the corners. Change my brush though. The most embarrassing thing about this video is that I am trying to make TikToks on the side in between doing this, and I'm basically a boomer. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. You can find out when you see the TikToks that I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm gonna go in with Amethyst above my eyes. Not helpful. This is going to be such a trash look. What am I doing? I need to just go over with a little concealer in my eyelids to try and fix the green. Okay. There are no redeeming these eyes. It's like a hodgepodge. I watched The Princess and the Frog last night, and you know, it was a pretty good movie. You can definitely tell that this is from the 21st century with how Tiana was all about working hard, not wishing on a star, getting a man to do something, just achieving it yourself. Very women empowerment. Okay, let's try some charcoal. Just used a grey BYS eyeliner to go under my eyes. I'm going to use a Kat Von D tattoo liner to go on the lids. Trash eyes. This is horrible. I ended up making some notes about the show as I was watching it. First of all, the story originates from the Grimm brothers, which was the Frog Prince or the Frog King. Basically, a girl likes to go into the woods and she has this gold ball that she really loves playing with and tossing in the air, and it's the thing that she loves the most in the world. And one day she goes to catch it, but it bounces out of her hand and lands at the bottom of a well, a very, very deep well. And she cries and cries and cries, and this frog comes out of the well and says, "Princess, why are you crying?" She's like, "My gold ball fell down the well." And he's like, "Well, what will you give me if I can get it for you?" And she's like, "Anything. I give you my gold, clothes, money." And he says, "I don't want any of those things. But what I do want is to be your companion. So to come to your castle, eat off your plate, sleep in your bed, and be loved." And she's like, "Yes, yes, yes, whatever," thinking that there is no way a frog would leave the place where he is. So he goes down the well, gets the ball, delivers it to her, and in her excitement, she runs away and forgets about him. I think it's the next day, she's eating a meal with her father, and there's a splish, splash sound, and she's like, "Oh, that's strange." And then there's a tap on the door. She goes to answer the door and looks down at the frog, slams it in his face, runs back, and her father's like, "Why are you so afraid?" And she explains the story to him, and her father says, "Well, you gave your word, bring him in." So she did, and then he comes all the way to her chair and he says, "Put me up on your chair, I want to sit next to you." So she does, but she was reluctant about it. And then he's like, "Let me eat off your plate." And she does, but she's reluctant. And her father is there all the while being like, "You made a promise, you've got to do it." your word is your honor kind of thing. After he's finished eating, he said, I'm tired, let's go. I want to go upstairs to sleep. They go upstairs, and there's two different kind of versions of the story. One, it happens over 3 nights, and then on the 3rd night, he comes back a prince. In the one that I've got in here, she doesn't want to put him in her bed, so she picks him up and throws him against the wall, and he instantly turns into a prince. And basically, he's so grateful that he marries her, and she gets a rich prince out of the end of it all, even though she was a horrible person. No moral to that story. And it didn't end grimly, which I was very disappointed with. Doing my lashes, I think I'm just gonna leave natural lashes today. Using Big Ego by Tarte. My TikTok is trash. Why I'm doing it, I don't know. Well, I've got to do it to learn how to do them, so. We are going to do my foundation. I'm going to do Fair Neutral of Tarte. So I know I grew up on the Frog Princess kind of fairy tales. So it was interesting to watch the Disney adaptation in Louisiana. I liked the characters. I liked the firefly, I liked the alligator, I liked frogs, I really liked that artwork style. I liked the best friend. I liked that they had the rich girl and the poor girl, the white girl and the black girl had like a really nice relationship when it could have been very opposite and, you know, very mean. But it wasn't. It was actually quite sweet and unexpected because the whole time I was thinking, oh god, this is about to turn, but it didn't. I liked the fact that there was a few things that were reminiscent of Disney past. So at the start, in one of the opening scenes, you can see a magic carpet looking rug, get rid of the dust. Alligator looks like, it's Peter Pan, it looks like from Peter Pan, but I don't know if that's Disney. There's a few little things in there. Even the frogs and the seagulls are kind of like Ariel-esque. But beautiful family, beautiful morals, you know. I just don't get the villain. Maybe I have an unpopular opinion, but I liked the concept of voodoo and all of that, but I didn't get the villain. I understand that he kind of like got into some dark stuff when he could have done it a different way. He wanted probably the quick, the fast, the easy way. He didn't want to work hard for things, he just wanted to be given them, and he wanted money and stuff like that, but he was in debt to his friends on the other side. But like, I feel like the villain and the protagonist and stuff were two separate parts of the story that just happened to meet. I don't know, does that make sense? I don't know, it just seemed kind of like Maleficent, the Evil Queen, Hades, Jafar, like they all connect with the characters, but Dr. Facilier just kind of happens to be in the right place, wrong place at the wrong time, you know? The story could have gone without him, whereas the others ones, I feel like they couldn't. Once again, my Tarte concealer. I'm gonna go TikTok this. What am I doing with my life? Wasn't a fan of him as a villain, you know? Oh, right there. I'm doing my brows. I'm going to use the Fenty one that I have in black. I need my brows done. I still have lockdown brows. Oh, what did I do? Done my brows, done my eyes. I have done my foundation. I need to do any bronzing. I'm using my Huda bronzer. I don't know, I just love villains, and maybe that's why I was a little bit disappointed by this one. Maybe it's because I don't personally connect to something to the story that's blocking my appreciation for it. But could someone let me know what they thought of the villain? I loved all of the other characters, just not the villain. It just felt like there was more to the story, and we never found out what that was. Fun bit, we're gonna finally get to the highlighter. So the highlighter, so lipstick is Dr. Facilier, the highlighter is Meet Me on the Other Side, and the lip gloss is Shadow Man, because he's known as the Shadow Man. It's a beautiful bronzy colour, or goldy, sun gold colour. Using my fan brush. Okay, I mean, it's not terrible look. Like, I mean, I'm gonna put on the lipstick. Ooh, smells like cupcakes. not exactly the eyes and the lips that you would put together, but I mean, it's a very nice color. And I think we should add a little bit of gloss. See what it looks like. I could eat this. I feel like it's a vanilla cupcake. I really want a vanilla cupcake right now. I'm hungry. Doesn't help the situation, does it? I didn't mean to eat it. I'm hungry, but I didn't mean to eat it. What do you think? I'm gonna go put on a wig and we'll come back. Should I dye my hair black? Because the answer is no. No, I should not. Don't judge me too harshly. This is just a quick video part. I'm not looking to style this wig properly or put it on properly. It's just quick. I've got a hat. I'm gonna put on a hat. Literally, these are my notes. Do I have anything else? Oh yeah, there's also a Lion King kind of reference with the star being a big ball of gas like a million miles from here. Anyway, those notes are meaningless. Transformation Central. Reformation Central. This is my look. Very terrible. It's the worst one I've done so far. I am so sorry that you watched this. Did you watch The Princess Frog? I did. I liked it, but you know, could have been better. Didn't think they did as good of a job. Maybe because they were trying to be too 21st century with it, even though it was not set in the 21st century. There were some weird things about it too, the things that disappeared, like when the frog got all of the kisses, then the lipstick was gone and other stuff, really weird stuff. And there's interesting theories that Dr. Facilier is the old voodoo woman, I forgot her name. I haven't connected enough to remember names. The old voodoo woman, her son, but there's also a feeling that it could be Tiana's father, that he died in the war and, you know, got his life back to him by promising things on the other side stuff. I feel like it's more sense that he's the son and not the father, because like her father was not the type of man to do that kind of thing. I hope you enjoyed this terrible video, and feel free to go watch this TikTok that I am making, which will be up eventually, which is also horrible. Absolute trash. Go give it a dislike because that's what it deserves. If you're feeling generous, feel free to like, comment below, subscribe, turn on your notification bell because I post here every Wednesday. I also have a second channel where I post every Friday. That is also in the description box below if you want to go find it. It is a fitness themed, dance related channel. So yeah, I'll see you when I see you. Mwah!